The numbers in your bank account have never looked better. On paper, everything looks great. But why is it that you still always feel like you're behind? Like there's more to do, more to fix, more to catch up on, and rest never fully feels rejuvenating. You finally hit that goal and you're happy, like you're ecstatic, you're celebrating the win, you are proud of yourself. And then your brain immediately goes to what's next? Maybe I should be doing more of this, posting more, selling more, fixing more. And you're noticing that your body is now paying for this pressure. You get migraines on your day off. You get sick the second you slow down, and your old pain and old injuries flare up when you actually chill for a second. You can see your client roster improving, money rising, but you still feel hyper vigilant about spending it or enjoying it or using it for a very helpful investment that will help you and your business. And there's this massive guilt that you feel when you're not productive and you feel anxious, even though there's no actual problem. Everything is fine. The question really isn't why are you afraid of success? The question is, why is your nervous system not allowing you to feel safe in what you're building? This happens because your nervous system is calibrated to crisis and chaos and thinks that that is the normal, that that is comfortable, and that is what's expected when you are running a business. And it has not been calibrated to feel satisfied and content with exactly what you have. And this is because for years, you've always been the one who kept everything together, the one who saves the day, the one who manages everything at work, in your family, in your past careers. In the ER, I saw this from professionals who had all of their shit together, but somehow had an acute heart attack at age 50. I watched my coworkers live this pattern. And unfortunately, being very young, but being very sick with chronic problems and chronic gut issues, and sometimes even cancer. We've been trained and conditioned to always brace for the next problem and just hold it as if we're some superhuman beings. And although that's great to have, we're overriding our internal sense of satisfaction and contentment. And unless you rewire this pattern, you'll keep recreating crisis inside your business and in your life. You'll keep chasing the next thing because your body doesn't know how to settle inside flow and slow, which means you won't feel that sense of satisfaction even if the numbers are improving. Your survival system is constantly scanning for what is going wrong, not what it's going right. So even if your income is growing and that is going right, your nervous system is wired to naturally focus on what you could lose. And it will immediately go to clients who you might disappoint, bills you might not cover if you collapse, and the potential embarrassment of not achieving XYZ goal of whoever the fuck thought that that goal was a good idea, right? And this is why for you celebrating feels really fake because your threat scanner is still louder than the part of you that feels grounded and assured, satisfied and solid. And if you don't rewire this, you'll keep on working as if you're going to lose it anyway. And that constant pressure is what keeps your body in the stress chemistry, in survival. So it's a never-ending loop. And over time, that will mean inflammation, more pain, more sickness, and less capacity to actually enjoy the money that you're making. And what I've noticed after working with hundreds of business owners is a lot of them can expand their income faster than their body can handle, meaning they will do the belief work because that's what's being taught traditionally in personal development and in business masterminds and typical healing work. They do the belief work, and they believe that they can help people, and clearly you can, right? They also can. But expanding your capacity is a different ballgame. It is a different job. If your system hasn't been upgraded, if your body is still treating every threat of new responsibility, new risk, visibility, and cash as a strain, if your gut churns every time you have a new offer, if your mind blanks when you write more content, these are signs that your capacity needs to be increased and trained. So instead of increasing your earnings and increasing your satisfaction and life feeling lighter, it becomes a lot more stressful and less freeing, which is ironic because you started your business to have this freedom, but it doesn't feel like it. And eventually, your body will force you to slow down in ways that you cannot choose. Like some of the patients that I saw who were ultra successful and now are needing quadruple bypass because they've stressed their body out too much into a heart attack, right? Or worse, cancer. And they now need chemo and they're forced to really slow down. And this is why this is such important work because I have learned this at a young age. And really, we are not taught to think in this way and see it as that because we are so conditioned to just focus on the next thing and to keep up with the Joneses. So if you're someone who is making money but still feel behind, stressed, and unable to enjoy any of it, you do not need more mindset, more business work, or more productivity hacks. You need a nervous system that feels safe to grow at the level that you want to play at and where you're currently at. And when you expand your system to hold more and know how to regulate in real time, the pressure lifts without your income dropping. You will feel caught up instead of always feeling behind. So, if you are done living with a constant chase of what's next, what am I going to do now, and you actually want to feel the freedom and satisfaction that led you to start your business to begin with, then check the links in the comments. I'll show you how to rewire this pattern so that you stop feeling behind no matter how much you earn.